are you doing? I have no idea where all this energy is coming from because today I was just completely drained. Last night and all day yesterday I thought it would be a brilliant idea to just like clean my fridge and my entire kitchen. So like I took everything out and cleaned it, cleaned my stove. I had a bunch of vegetables from family members, so like I froze them, but in order to freeze them to like maintain nutrients, you have to boil them, then put them in cold water. It's a very long process, but I also made soups and I made tabbouleh and I just made like loads of stuff like just prepped and ready. So like I have food ready to go all week, which is exciting. Anyway, I ended up staying up until like 5 a.m. this morning because at like 2 a.m. I'm like, shoot, okay, finished all the kitchen stuff, now I gotta clean my bathrooms. And then I get a call at like 10:30 saying, hey, can you come in today and do like some computer training because for a new job that I'm doing? And so I was like, okay, sure, I'm not doing anything else today. So then I had computer training and like legitimately was gonna fall asleep during some of that. You just have to watch a bunch of videos about protocols and just take a breath. Okay. Tonight there is a super blood moon, I believe. I went outside to try and look at it, but I couldn't see it. It's like an eclipse. On the way home, I was gonna stop by Starbucks and get a pumpkin spice latte because it is finally that time of year. But the line was so long. It was insane. I was like, you know what? Not worth it. Not worth it at all. So I found a recipe online to make a healthy vegan pumpkin spice latte, and that is what I'm gonna do right now. So you need coffee, you need vanilla extract, pumpkin pie spice, pumpkin puree, maple syrup, and some sort of non-dairy milk. I have almond milk. I've never done this before, so we're gonna see if it works. Also, it's probably not a smart idea to be making coffee at 9:30 at night when I only slept like 4 hours the night before, but I'm kind of drifting a little and I haven't watched the new episode of Doctor Who, so I want to stay up long enough and watch that. Plus I've been craving this all day, so you know what? We'll just see what happens. Step number 1 is to make the coffee. Also, I am currently obsessed with Sia's new song, Alive. So good. Now that you have made your coffee, pour it into a saucepan. Add 2 tablespoons of your pumpkin pie puree, it's not pumpkin pie. You also need to add 2 tablespoons of your milk. Then add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Add 1/4 teaspoon of your pumpkin pie spice. And finally 2 to 3 teaspoons of your maple syrup. I guess it depends on how sweet you want it, so I'm just gonna go with 2. And then basically just stir it until it is all mixed and warm enough. Smells good. That smells so good. And then if you want, you can add like whipped cream and cinnamon, just like they do at Starbucks. It's really hot though, so I think I'm gonna have to wait a little bit before I can try it. While I wait for that to cool, I'm just going to go for a really quick drive out of my neighborhood to see if I can see the blood moon. Because from outside, I can't, just because of all the trees and the buildings, so maybe if I drive a little bit, we might be able to see it. You can't see anything, guys. It's just way too cloudy. Well, that was a bit of a bummer. It's just entirely too cloudy out there. You can't see anything. I just tried the pumpkin spice latte that I made on Snapchat. I'm gonna show you guys it. It's finished, and now I'm gonna try it. Not bad. You can definitely taste the healthiness in it. It's not incredibly sweet. Maybe if I added another teaspoon of maple syrup, I only put 2 instead of 3. But it's still pretty good. If you guys aren't already following me on Snapchat, you should definitely go follow me because I post a lot of behind the scenes stuff, or when I'm not daily vlogging, I like to Snapchat. So there's loads of cool stuff happening there. It's Gok Nadia. I'll link it in the description. Yeah, overall not bad. It's definitely not as sweet as the ones that you're gonna get at Starbucks. But I also made a healthier version of it. Alright guys, I'm so excited. I have my pumpkin spice latte. I have my TARDIS pajama pants, which by the way are the most comfortable pajama pants I have ever worn in my entire life. And I am ready to watch the 2nd episode of Doctor Who. That was amazing. That was just so intense. There are so many just intense moments in this series right now. And it's incredible. That was just so amazing. The entire story and just the acting between Davros and the doctor is phenomenal. Their dialogue together was my favorite thing, like, ever. It was so good, and it completely made this episode, and it made it one of Peter Capaldi's best, in my opinion. Incredible. And then there's like hilarious moments with Missy and her crazy accents, and then he was in a freaking Dalek, like, driving it around. He stole Davros' chair, and he was just like joyriding with it, which is insane. And then Clara inside the Dalek. Oh, I cannot wait for the next episode. I was really worried about this series. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not. But you know, with Missy, constantly, you don't know what she's gonna do, and she's constantly surprising me. And then I still don't love the dynamic between the Doctor and Clara. I don't know what it is, but she's like my least favorite companion. So I'm totally okay with her leaving at the end. I don't hate her. I just am ready for somebody new to step in and see like what's gonna happen there. That episode. Now I gotta wait another week. Hi. How you doing? Are you trying to figure out what this is? Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, that's a large bug. I am at my grandma's house right now, and it is a gorgeous day. I brought some of my old Halloween decorations to give to my grandma because I was gonna give them away, and she said she wanted them. So I have this giant scarecrow and this cat sitting on top of a pumpkin. You light, like, there's light bulbs inside and you plug them in and they light up. I just don't really have any place to put them anymore. See this right here? It's a model airplane. My grandpa used to fly these. He has like 5 of them or something. There's a couple over there too. Oh, and there's the wings. There's one over there. There's a lot of them. It was his hobby. He used to take them out and fly them. I want to see if I can attach a GoPro to one of these suckers and let it take off in the air. But I have to train first because I'm afraid I might crash it. Hi. There's nobody in here. Where do you want to sit?
Wherever you want to.
I have a fear of heights, and I'm shaking a little bit